Hey guys, I appreciate you stopping by to the video here, but if you're brand new or you just haven't followed my social medias yet, then go ahead and do so down below in the description for my Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I'm trying to grow this platform with you guys best I can, so the best you guys can do is definitely follow them all down below in the description. That'll mean a lot to me. But let's get right into the video. So yeah, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today I got you guys a video going over some things here in Cold War that literally don't make sense at all, okay? And this is kind of part of my little series that I did start a few months back ago. I only did one video on it, but I will do more. And it's the things in Call of Duty that don't make sense series, okay? And if you guys want more videos like this, then for sure drop a like on the video and drop some things in the comment section that not only in Cold War, but in just about every Call of Duty, just what things literally don't make sense at all, like defies the laws of physics, like even though it's literally a video game. Because of that, just meme on it, joke on it. Simple things like, say, health regeneration or fall damage, just little stuff like that, make fun of, and I could do a video on. And if you guys missed the first video on this topic, please go check it out, guys. It's funny. We have some astronauts drinking literal cola on the moon with over their space helmets, like just like stuff like that, you know, that makes no sense at all. But in today's video, I did a poll, you know, a while back ago, talking to you guys, saying like what things in Cold War don't make sense, and this is gonna be from the comment section of that little poll right there. So let's get right to it. The first thing being the combat bow works underwater. Yeah, you heard that right here. Ender Warrior says, I'm pretty sure the combat bow's fire burns underwater, and on Armada, jumping in the water doesn't stop the burning. Yeah, as you clearly see here in theater mode, all three of us have the combat bow and it's still on fire here. And I don't know, but I think I've heard from somebody somewhere that it is possible with the type of arrow, I think, but I could be wrong on that. Regardless if it is actually possible in real life, still, like, you have literal fire burning underwater still. Huh? I just think that's kind of funny, and it's just weird to see how it is underwater in Black Ops Cold War. But that's the first thing we're gonna go over. But before I keep going, guys, make sure you are subscribed for more content like this here, and make sure your notifications are turned off on personalized install so you never miss a video from me. But let's get right into the next thing that doesn't make sense in Cold War. The next one here involves the ammo here, which, as you see, it has 0 in the Pellington, which means, you know, there's no ammo at all. Yet how the hell does the character still take out a bullet from the Pellington? Yeah, Apex says, do the inspect on the Pellington and XM4 if no ammo, guns will still have on it. Lazy Treyarch. And this guy says, if you shoot all your ammo for the XM4 and do the inspect, it will show bullets in the mag and chamber. Yeah, as you see, I have no ammo, 0, but there's still somehow bullets in the magazine when I inspect on the XM4. That literally makes no sense, because if there was 0, then there would be nothing in the magazine, and it's just literal. The magazine it's clearly filled to the top, yet it says I have 0. Like, bro, can I please use that to shoot my commando? So yeah, next up here, there's an inspect gesture animation bug slash glitch here, which, as you see, the magazine's floating. A literal ghost is making it float somehow, and basically when you do a gesture and then you inspect at the same time, it actually kind of bugs it out, and it plays out the animation still without your character's hand or arm or whatever actually doing the animation itself, because it's preset to already be there. And the game thinks that, okay, when you do the gesture, it's obviously going to have your character's arm and hand in first person doing the animation itself. Yeah, if you do a gesture, it kind of delays it and bugs it out, and you get some floating type of animation glitches, and it's kind of funny actually, and it messes up the angle of your arm, and the weapon kind of glitches through your arm itself depending on which gun it is. And I've tested it on so many different weapons. Some weapons do it, some weapons don't, but you can just test it out for yourself, and you can see, you know, what type of bugs or glitches that, you know, happens to your hand or arm or whatever. But I think that was pretty funny, but obviously it makes no sense at all whatsoever. Next up, this one's actually pretty interesting here, and it's the fact that, can you pull a grenade pin with your teeth? No, you can't. It says that this is pretty much impossible. This spread out pin means that a hand grenade requires quite a bit of force. Sometimes soldiers unbend the end of the pin just to make the ring pulling easier. And this says, can a soldier pull the pin on a hand grenade with their teeth? And it says no. Grenade pins are designed to require quite a bit of force to pull out. Trying to do so with your teeth will result in ruining your teeth and still having to pull the pin with your hand. And this and Bonnie commented, pulling a grenade's pin out with your mouth. It's actually impossible to do that in real life. Yeah, I didn't actually know that at all whatsoever. I mean, I've never held a real grenade, or I've never tried to obviously pull the pin, but if any of you guys have handled actual grenades in real life, then I'm sure you can speak about this in the comment section. But off of online and off of what people said, yeah, it's literally impossible to pull the grenade pin out of your mouth as you do in Cold War. And speaking more about grenades, guys, I'm sure you've noticed the distance at where you throw a grenade in Cold War is crazy, dude. So Lando says the fact that you can throw grenades like Tom Brady in the second half of Super Bowl 51. If anyone here has been in the military, you frags have a bit more weight to them than what is portrayed. So yeah, that I'm sure is 100% fact right there. Just how you can throw the grenade so far, just lobbing it across the entire map is just... it's just kind of crazy, to be honest. Just imagine doing this in real life. Yeah, imagine being Tom Brady, bro, and throwing a grenade across an entire football field or something like that. But yeah, regardless, that's gonna be it talking about the grenades. Let's go on to the next topic. Next up here, guys, we do have a 12-round Magnum. Yeah. Obviously, this doesn't make sense when there's, you know... it's not even a 12-cylinder shot Magnum. Like, what? How is there gonna be 12 bullets when it doesn't even match the amount of bullets that's in the cylinder? What? But some comment says here, I'm Mr. Lager does say the Magnum has 9 and 12 round mag options. When in game, it still has 6 bullets in the chamber. Oh well, what? Exactly my point right there. Daniel says 3 words, 12 round Magnum. And then there's a long comment right here, which basically, you know, explains the 12 round Magnum, you know, and I'm not really gonna read it all, but you can kind of read it for yourself here, which, yeah, it just makes no sense at all. The entire Magnum here in this Call of Duty, even though it's a very good gun, especially akimbo, when you really think about it and break it down, it makes no sense to an actual Magnum in real life. So yeah, and it's going off of the Magnum as well. Another thing with it is this snub nose attachment, which basically a Magnum snub nose gives range, but it hurts the mobility. Like, how the hell is it gonna add more range, right, and hurt the mobility of it? When shouldn't it make the mobility better because it's a smaller pistol, yet, you know, lighter weight? Like, okay. The next thing here is basically the logic of all the shotguns here. So this guy says for the Howard, the shotgun is pumped whenever you reload. This would result in 1 unspent shell being ejected and only leaving you with 4 shells in the gun unless you're reloading on empty. On the opposite side, the Saba 12 is never chambered after an empty reload. This means no shells are chambered and the gun shouldn't be able to fire. Yusuf says you pump the Howard twice after you shoot, then after reloading it. And the next comment from Brandon says the fact that you don't chamber a round into the spas after you reload it. And the last comment, again, the same story, you know, the animations for both shotguns don't make a lot of sense. The spas never racks in a new round on an empty reload, meaning there's no way you can shoot, and the Howard always pumps after reloading no matter what, which would always mean you should be 1 round short of what you actually have. So yeah, the animations all speak for themselves, and you know, if that makes sense to you, then that makes sense to you guys. And yeah, it's actually how it is in the game. Even the Black Ops 1 Saba 12, it actually does chamber in the round and it pumps, right? However, the Saba 12 in this game doesn't, for whatever reason, and I don't know why. So Yeah, it's definitely pretty big. Next up here, Pedro says, where the hell does the artillery streak get launched in the Armada map? How can you shoot and reload normally underwater, he says. So, as you see, in theater mode, we called it an artillery strike, but where the heck does it get launched from? Literally nowhere. Yeah, it's just pure water everywhere. And last but not least here, Voiceless Gamer says that shooting someone on the stomach with a Barrett 50 doesn't paint their internal organs on the wall behind them or hitting them in the leg tear it off. So it's a very obvious thing, but yeah, it's pretty obvious. If a 50 cal bullet were to hit you, you know what would happen. It's a video game, so their kneecaps, their foot, their arms, their hands, it's all gonna be okay, and it's gonna get hit markers, which is something else, especially in zombies. For whatever reason, the Barrett sucks so bad in zombies a lot, and I don't know why. But shout out to Nate, shout out to Sammy right there for being the test dummies and being a part of this video as well. But yeah, guys, those are gonna be the things in Black Ops Cold War that don't make any sense at all whatsoever. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment down below either Nate or Sammy, because they kind of help with this video, and just so I know that you made it to the end here. So yeah, again, comment down below as well some things that don't make sense in general with any COD, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.